Alright, so after today's post, I'm getting even more people reaching out to me, and they're confused about the importance of having a mobile site or a site that's responsive. So first, let me just clear up any questions, or actually anybody that disagrees with my concept, which I guess is happening via social media. Um, that's why I'm making this video. This is my first attempt to try to clear the air using video. So if you're a responsive website, then this totally doesn't apply to you. So let's just get that out of the way. What is a responsive website? Let me just give you an example of that. Any site that's using responsive type code. So here's a good example. A site this particular site's in WordPress. Site we launched a while back, and what responsive means is just pay attention to the navigation bar and the aesthetics. Everything will stay symmetrical at any given point. And that's the point of a responsive site. And when things get too small, the code automatically knows to adapt it into an environment that the user will have a good experience. So you'll see here everything is symmetric, good to go, etc., blah, blah, blah. So that makes sense. Well, here's the deal. Sometimes people don't have the budget or they don't have the opportunity to invest at that point, or even the time dedicated in transferring a site that's older, has a ton of content, and getting it into a site that is responsive. So what do? Well, there's a way that we're able to build a site in a mobile environment, and it's not a freestanding app, so let me clear the air with that as well. I'm not soliciting or selling building mobile applications. I actually don't even offer that. It's way beyond my pay grade. I know people that do, and it is an amazing service. But you're looking at most of the time $60,000 to $70,000 for even just a basic freestanding app that actually services a function. But aside from that, the most important thing is how do we take a site and get it mobile adapted? This is a good example. We just launched this, and this is kind of the site that's kickstarted this whole debate, I guess you could call it, because people like to be angry pants. If you check this out, site's not responsive, older site, ton of content, super big, really great business model. So what was happening was he knew, this particular client knew that his site was not going to start to fall on a mobile search. So what that means is that if people were looking for him, once again, they're in the car, they're using a mobile device, Google's doing their damnedest to make sure that that doesn't populate, because they want to provide you with the most useful, relevant content in the environment and what that algorithm feels fit. In this case, we didn't want to, at this point, rebuild this entire site in an environment, WordPress and whatever it may be, pick your poison, and make it responsive. So what we did was we built another site, hosted somewhere else, and now at that point, when it's accessed, we have a CNAME record that populates when the mobile device is pulling it, and it will populate a site like this now. So as you can see, it's not responsive, it's actually its own, almost like its own application. And what happens here is that it's not something that can be downloaded on the App Store, Google Play, things of that nature. It is not. So let me clear that up. Once again, there seem to be people that say that, or assume that I'm selling apps or something. That's not the case. I'm building an environment that's mobile friendly. So just so you see that. But most importantly, I want this video to be educational, because I have a lot of people that are scared into thinking that they need, you need a mobile app, or you need to be mobile like right now. And that was happening about a year ago. And it wasn't really call for concern. You didn't really need to freak out. But now, if you aren't mobile friendly, which just, once again, don't take my word for it. Just do your own, use this as your own reference. Once again, Google search, mobile friendly test. Actually, you know what? I'll put it in the video, or the link. I guess that would be useful at the bottom, and you can click on it. And if it comes up and it's mobile friendly, chill. Tell all the marketers, the people cold calling you, everything is a-okay. If it's not, look into an affordable way of getting it mobile friendly. And once again, I offer that. There's a lot of other people that do. But most importantly, I would always primarily recommend, if you don't have a site, invest in a portal like or in a platform like a WordPress or things of that nature that will give you that capability in 2016. If you're in a situation where you have a site that's super old, ton of content, and you don't have the time and budget right now to redo it all, reach out to people that know how to practically and affordably get you in that environment, so that your consumers are still finding you and you're still making money, hopefully. So anyways, that's what this video was for. And I guess it's kind of for all the haters, I'm not selling apps. I'm just selling mobile environments. All right, take it easy.